What happened, bro? What happened, bro? Where are all the goons now? Where are all the clowns now? Guarantee you there's gonna be clowns and goons in the comment section of this very video. What happened, bro? What happened? I thought Finn Balor was nothing but a vanilla midget who's not gonna go anywhere on the main roster. What happened? He's main eventing SummerSlam, bro. What happened? How you doing? Who was right? Who was wrong? What's going on, bro? Guarantee you, there's gonna be fucking people crying and bitching and moaning. Oh, JJ! What? JJ! Finn Balor sucks, man! I thought he was a shell of his former self from New Japan. I thought he was boring, bland, and generic. What happened? Comes to the main roster, everybody thinks, oh, he's gonna fail. He's nothing but an entrance. He's already in the main event at SummerSlam. And he's going against Seth Rollins. If any of you complain about what happened tonight and the match that we're going to get at SummerSlam, then you really aren't a fan of professional wrestling. I love it. I love it. The Roman Empire has fallen down to the lowest depths that it's ever seen. Rightfully so, deservedly so. A new emperor has been crowned. The former leader now dethroned. All the bulletproof vests that Vince McMahon's money can buy cannot save Roman Reigns. Understand, clowns. Roman fucked up. Roman fucked up. Your hero is to blame for his downfall. If he did things the right way, and if he read the website, which lists all the banned substances from WWE's wellness policy, maybe Roman Reigns would still be WWE champion. Maybe Roman Reigns would be on Smackdown and not Dean Ambrose. Maybe tonight, Roman Reigns wouldn't have been embarrassed by an NXT upstart, the vanilla midget, who everybody says sucks and that he's not a future star. Vince McMahon just did this to you. Triple H just did this to you. JD just did this to you. I've been saying it for fucking months now. Balor to the main roster. Balor, an automatic superstar. Balor is the John Cena we need. Daniel Bryan was the guy to replace John Cena. Obviously, that cannot be. The only other one I've been saying that can replace John Cena is Finn Balor. Roman Reigns is not that guy, obviously. By what we've seen tonight, he has fallen out of the good graces of Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn and everybody else in WWE Creative. But apparently, because he's Samoan, he's number one. Apparently, Samoan, or being Samoan, didn't get you anywhere tonight, clown. All you people, guarantee you bitching and moaning all over social media, and it's music to my ears. You guys had your fucking fun at WrestleMania, and one of the worst main events this company has ever seen to headline a WrestleMania. And tonight, this one was for the wrestling fan. Tonight was for the fan of pro wrestling. Because a pro wrestler, and not a fucking clown handpicked by WWE and the hierarchy of WWE, won. And a professional wrestler is headlining WWE's second biggest pay-per-view of 2016. So if you're a fan of the product, if you're a fan of professional wrestling, you should be okay with what happened here tonight. So that's the way I start my review. If you don't like it, if you don't like the fucking truth that I'm spewing in your direction, please, click off the video and go watch some fucking clown who is unentertaining, uneducated, who's not a fan of the product, who's merely here in front of a microphone and a camera, sometimes just a microphone with a still picture of fucking nothing, who does it for the money only. You come here because I'm a fan. You come here because I'm not a fucking clown. I can be if I want to. You come here because you want valid opinions. You come here because you're a fan of professional wrestling. Tonight was a night for fans of professional wrestling. I am going to agree with most of everybody that watched the show tonight. This was the first 3-hour Raw I honestly did not want to end. They made do, and they produced 3 hours of television that I don't think they've ever done in the 4 or 5 years Monday Night Raw has been on the air at 3 hours. It was great. Tonight, Monday Night Raw was great. And I can honestly say that from the bottom of my soul, Monday Night Raw was great. Now, I'm going to hit you with truth, and apparently people don't like when I do that because I ruffle some feathers and I get under people's skin because they don't like hearing something from someone who's a fan of the product, and they take it back to whoever else they fucking listen to on a regular basis, and they try and compare our opinions, and then they come to me and bash me and try to critique me on what I say, and then they end up fucking cursing me out. I do not kiss ass. Okay? You come here because I tell you exactly what needs to be said. I don't come here to sit in front of this microphone every Monday night, and going to be every Tuesday night, and every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes Monday on Off the Script to fucking suck cock. Okay? No. JD does no such thing. But what I do is I take what I see on television and I dissect it in a way that people do not. You see, most of the people watching the product are casual fucking idiots. Okay? I am not a casual fucking idiot. I take what I see on Monday Night Raw and I give it to you like a human being should. This is an open forum. Okay? But then people come on here and try to give me constructive criticism, calling me a fucking asshole and a faggot and wishing me to fucking drop dead and get cancer and all this other fucking beautiful fucking poetry spewed my way is not constructive criticism. Those are the people that are going to be waiting in line before I even fucking drag the file to upload this video on YouTube, title it, tag it, monetize it, make it all pretty with a fucking thumbnail and a beast layout from @MikeWill87, motherfucker. Unbelievable work by this guy. Makes my shit look fucking sick as fuck. You're the first ones to fucking wait in line to hit that fucking play button. What does he gotta say? What does he gotta say? What does he gotta say? JD, I fucking hate him, but I love him. I can't wait to see what he says. Fucking goon. Gets under my skin, but I fucking can't stop listening to him. It's the truth. It's the truth. I come here to shed the fucking gospel of what should be talked about in the YWC IWC. So you want to go listen to fucking someone suck WWE cock, please go ahead and do so. Go ahead and do so. They are not me. I am not like everybody else. I am not doing this to get ahead. I'm getting ahead because there's nobody else like me, bro. That's the fucking problem. That is the fucking problem. Everything that I've been talking about for months, the fucking passion and the dedication and the fucking, the overall opinion of the product, the things that I say, you see it happening on television. You see it. I might not be right in everything, but what we've seen tonight is what I've been proclaiming for fucking months. Nobody is more overjoyed to see Finn Balor win tonight than me. Nobody. For two reasons. Number one, Roman Reigns can blow cock. Number two, I was right and you were wrong. And I love making everybody who fucking hates my guts look like a bunch of fucking clowns. Monday Night Raw was great. And I honestly mean that. Raw was great. It's the first time I could do this. Raw was great. It really was. It really was. And, again, like I said, I'm going to spew truth at you guys. Some of you might not like it because, again, it's the truth and you can't handle the fucking fact that what I say is true. Monday Night Raw tonight was you going out on a first date with someone you just met off, eHarmony. Get all dressed up, you got a fucking bow tie on, fucking cologne, you're looking sharp with your hair slicked back like Corey Graves, maybe you got some fucking tattoos to show off during dinner. Hey honey, look at my fucking tattoos, huh? Look at my tattoos, honey. I got Batman over here, I got fucking Spider-Man over here. You like comic books? Let's go make a fucking feature film in my bedroom later on. You know the fucking deal. You know the deal. Let me show you how I spin my web, honey. All over your face. How do you like that one? Be a nice climax. No pun intended. You know? Guarantee you guys won't say that kind of shit on a first date. But you guys get my point. You're looking nice. You're looking sharp. You pull up in the black Mustang. It's cleaned. You got one of them fucking pine cones hanging from the fucking mirror. Smells like vanilla. Her favorite scent. Right? You pick her up. You bring her to dinner. Take her to a movie. Go out to a bar for a few drinks. And then you drive back home and you wait for that fucking first kiss. And it happens. Nothing too big. Nice peck on the fucking lips. And then you usher her out. You walk her to the door. Get another kiss goodnight. And you're smiling back to your car. That was Monday Night Raw tonight. That was us. We're the fucking guy dressed up looking sharp. And Monday Night Raw was the fucking fine honey that you said goodnight to. Good night, honey. I'll see you next week. That was it. Great night. It was a great night. Now picture that analogy, right? And you wait 5, 6, 7, 2 weeks. And you don't hear back from this hooah. You don't hear back from her. What happens? You're fucking disappointed. You're fucking depressed. You're like, why the fuck didn't she call back? I did everything. I even shaved my fucking balls. And she didn't call back. What the fuck did I do wrong? That's going to be Monday Night Raw next week. I can't put it any better for you people. What I'm trying to explain to you fucking clowns, if this all went over your fucking head, is that tonight, Monday Night Raw, had to make an incredible first impression. If they did not, we all would associate the draft as a failure. We would associate Raw and the draft as failures. So they had to come out swinging for the fucking fences. They had to come out and give you a first impression that you will be talking about for the rest of the week, and that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. Next week, the week after that, and the week after that, all leading to SummerSlam, are going to be the weeks you need to watch out for. Tonight, I kind of had a feeling driving home from work that Monday Night Raw was going to be great. Because like I told my buddy Juicy Steen, I probably think Justin LaBar was at the Console Energy Arena as well, because they all come from Pittsburgh. They all live in Pittsburgh. I told Juicy on Twitter, and this is a fact about me that you guys might not know. When wrestling promotions hit the reset button, it's always exciting. It's always exciting. I love a fresh reset. And I am one who does not like change. Real talk. I do not like change at all. I'm the one that goes to a restaurant, the same restaurant, and doesn't order anything differently. I will always order the same thing. I could go to a different restaurant, and if it has similar food and style of food as the restaurant that I usually go to, I will order that same thing. I do not like change. When I order Chinese food, I order the same fucking thing. I never stray from what I know. I go to an Italian restaurant, I always get the same fucking thing. Simple is best when it comes to me. I do not like change. When I go to a fucking bar, I order the same beer I know I will enjoy. I never try anything unless I have a keen interest on trying something else. Beer is a little bit more open. Beer is a little bit more easier than food. I'd rather drink something that I fucking hate than eat something that I'm not going to enjoy. Okay? And I hope I'm making sense for you guys. Raw made necessary changes. It needed to come out and have a huge night and a huge first impression. They did everything to perfection tonight. Obviously, the show was not perfect as a whole, because the 3-hour format still fucking blows. But what they did tonight, on Monday, really, really impressed me. And like I said, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and beyond are going to be the key weeks. Tonight is not a key. Tonight was key, but it's not going to be the one you're going to be thinking about. You got to look ahead. Because Monday Night Raw, given their track record, you know what we're in for. You know what to expect with Monday Night Raw. Are they going to do the same thing they did tonight each and every fucking week? Of course not. Of course not. They're going to give us the same monotonous fucking bullshit that we always get. But tonight, they did everything right. And it's not that hard. Obviously, you've seen tonight, it's not that fucking hard to produce 3 hours of fucking television. It is not that difficult. Now, I don't know why they couldn't do this pre-draft. I don't know why they couldn't do this with a whole roster. But if the split rosters in the draft is what they needed to motivate themselves, then so be it. I'm for the draft. I'll be right in that line of people positive about the draft. Tonight was great. Tonight was great. The overall set on the stage, the ramp, nothing changed. The logo was changed. The Titantron was changed with the new logo. That was about it. The subtle changes that they made, the little details, the little attention to detail that they showed tonight on Monday Night Raw was small but very impactful. Monday Night Raw now has their announcers on the stage. On the stage. No more by ringside. They cut off the announce desk by ringside. No more American and Spanish announce tables. No more of that. The timekeeper's area, the timekeeper's table is a little bit bigger. Now it's just a complete barricade all around the ring. No announcers by ringside. I like the fact that they moved the announcers up by the stage. It gives it, number one, an old school feel. That old school WCW type feel. Number two, it comes off as a better presentation when they're talking into the camera, talking to the audience at home, because it looks more important that way with Graves, Cole, and Saxton standing there, standing, not sitting, standing professionally. It just comes off more professional than it did when they were by ringside sitting down. Corey Graves is an absolute fucking treat to listen to. We knew this already going in, but you can tell how much of a cancer JBL was on commentary. I loved him as a WWE performer. As an announcer, the guy is fucking terrible. Tonight proved that. You remove JBL from the announce team tonight, and you insert Corey Graves, the show is better by leaps and bounds. Not only did Corey Graves sound great, but I don't know if I was fucking hearing things, but it looked like Michael Cole and Byron Saxton were trying to keep up with the professionalism and the fucking smart-ass comments, and Corey Graves just being in tune with what's happening in the ring. It's by default that Corey Graves made Cole and Saxton almost better and listenable. They were trying to keep up with Corey Graves, who was concentrating on what's in the ring, and they were doing the same fucking thing. Corey Graves was telling a story from his position as a color commentator to add color to the overall presentation. He was telling a story from his informative background, and I loved that. And it made Michael Cole and Byron Saxton better by default. If this is going to be a continuing trend for Monday Night Raw, I am all for it. I am all for Corey Graves remaining on Monday Night Raw. I'm glad about that decision. I don't know what's going to happen with NXT. We'll see. Maybe he does double duty. He's too talented to not pull off double duty. I wish I could have him on all three fucking brands. Now, Michael Cole is still Michael Cole. He still fucking makes ears bleed and windows shatter. But tonight, for the first time in a while, I really didn't have anything to complain about with Michael Cole. Okay, so the announcers, the set, the overall presentation was fucking great. The logo itself, I know I made fun of it on Twitter. I really didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all. The red ropes are back. The all red ropes are back from Monday Night Raw. They got a new theme song by Shinedown. I believe it's called Enemies. I like it. I think Shinedown's great. They got a great lead vocalist. I don't know anybody by name in the band, but it is a huge step up from fucking whatever the fuck they had going on in the previous, the PG era. Whatever the fuck song that was. Machine Gun Kelly, I believe it was. Then they had Nickelback and Papa Roach, which I didn't mind, but that Papa Roach song in particular just did not fit with Monday Night Raw. And I really enjoy Papa Roach's music. They're like a guilty pleasure to me. But the new theme song, it fits. Not my type of music, but Shinedown is a talented band. I don't mind listening to them at all. Finally, a fucking theme song in a band that WWE chose for their flagship show that I do not mind. Now, obviously, if I had my choice, it would be Slayer, Warzone, or something like that, or if God Hates Us All. I don't know, something fucking chaotic and brings a sense of anarchy to the show, but that's just me. Obviously, that's not going to appeal to the fucking mainstream audience, but I'm just talking out of my ass. Shinedown, the new band, to do the duties for the Monday Night Raw theme song, opening theme. Very, very nice. So, overall, those little things really enhanced Monday Night Raw. It gave you a reset feel. It gave you a new era feel. Another thing I did like about tonight's show is that you seen Stephanie and Mick Foley. No bullshit. Start of the show, everybody's on the fucking stage. Everybody on the Raw roster post-draft is on the stage. They came out. They didn't pussyfoot around. They didn't fucking bullshit around. They told you exactly what happened at Battleground last night. They went over what happened at Battleground last night. They made fun of Roman Reigns and called him a fucking loser, which was fantastic. And they got right to business. They told you exactly what was going to happen. They told you what was going to be laid out, who was going to be where, and what matches were happening, and what's going to be happening at Summerslam. And you didn't see them for the rest of the show. You didn't see them for the rest of the fucking show. They were there in the first 15 minutes of the show and you did not see them. That is something that needs to happen every single fucking week. I don't mind seeing them for 10 to 15 minutes to open the show. Let me know what the fuck I'm going to be watching for 3 hours. Disappear for the rest of the show. You are there to fucking monitor and make sure the show is running right. That is it. I don't want to see you by ringside. I don't want to see you sitting by ringside in a championship match. I don't want to see you interfering in anything. I don't want to see no shenanigans, no fucking bullshit. Nothing. 15 minutes, less than that, the better. Book the show, let me know what I'm watching, and get the fuck out of there. I loved it. We seen them once, and we didn't see them for the rest of the show. Now, the one overwhelming problem I have with this fucking show is the fact that WWE fucked up. They fucked up. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship just sounds so nice. And after Battleground and Seth Rollins losing, I kind of knew what they were going for. I didn't think of it, which is surprising. Not many people that watch me, or not many people that I listen to, thought that this was going to happen on the Raw side. Everybody thought it was going to happen on the Smackdown side. But for the simple fact that Seth Rollins lost on Monday, on Tuesday, and then on Sunday, which he was not pinned on Sunday at Battleground. Roman ate the pin, which was needed, and the right decision. Dirty Deeds, apparently the only move that Dean Ambrose does not kick out of, because he kicks out of every fucking thing else, every finisher under the fucking sun. You can put Yokozuna's Banzai drop, Hulk Hogan's leg drop, the Tombstone, Shawn Michaels super kick in the fucking 90s. He'll kick out of it all. That's Roman Reigns for you. But regardless of that, Roman ate the pin. Rollins lost, but was not pinned at Battleground. So that's 3 events in a row. Overkill for a WWE Championship. It was defended 3 times in 1 week, yes, but he lost his opportunity at Battleground. That played right into his character for him to come out and say he wants a championship. He's the #1 draft pick. He's the champion. Stephanie came out and immediately announced there was going to be a world championship on Monday Night Raw, and I thought, all right, here's the World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe they bring back the old school Eagle belt with a modernized look. No. WWE apparently, before the show, went to Disneyland and said, oh, let's name it the WWE Universal Championship. Hey, Vince, I was at Universal's... Let me do the goon voice better. Hey, Vince, I was at Universal Studios last week. And that'll be a great name for a championship. The WWE Universe. The Universe Championship. Oh, that's a great idea, Goon. It's a great idea. The WWE Universal Championship. Are you out of your fucking mind? The Universal Champion. I don't know whether I'm fucking looking to crown a new champion, or I'm fucking buying a souvenir at the fucking theme park, the Universal Championship. Are you out of your fucking mind? What kind of bullshit does creative come up with? I mean, who comes up with these fucking ideas? The Universal Championship, yeah. The Universal Theme Park Jurassic World Championship of the WWE. Am I riding a fucking theme ride at Universal Studios? Am I buying a ticket into Universal Studios, or am I gonna fucking crown a new world champion? What am I doing? Are you fucking out of your minds here? The Extraterrestrial World Championship. The fucking Food Network World Championship. The Guy Fieri Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives World Championship. What the fuck? How can that legitimize anybody on the Monday Night Raw roster? The name itself sounds so fucking pedestrian. It sounds secondary. Yeah, let me create a world championship that can at least stay in the same league as the WWE Championship. That should have been their mindset. Take the old school Hulk Hogan Eagle belt, the one that's behind me there that's fucking laying down, and modernize it. 2016. No, maybe my opinion would change on the championship once I see it, but the name itself right now is nothing but a fucking joke. It sounds secondary to the WWE Championship. And it's just an honest excuse to get a championship on Raw. It's like they put no fucking thought into naming this title. I don't get it. It's awful. Yeah, Seth Rollins, the WWE Universal Champion. Come on, man. God, that's so fucking cringeworthy. I can't even have it roll off my fucking tongue for this review. That's how awful it is. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. That's not how you legitimize a world champion. I mean, the WWE Universe coined phrase is fucking terrible. It's so fucking cheesy. The WWE Universe. What universe? What universe are we in? Yeah, your universe is filled with fucking casuals and brain-dead fucking clowns and goons. Women in their fucking late 60s cheering Roman Reigns because they can't get any dick. And they see him and they're fucking... They just fucking take their clothes off willingly, throwing them at him because he's Samoan. Come on, man. It's not what I want from a world champion. But regardless, that's what we're getting. No point in arguing. No point in bitching. That's what they laid out. Like I said, maybe my mind will change when I see the world title introduced. Hopefully it looks good. A good-looking title and a shitty name, I could probably deal with. But if I get a fucking shitty-looking title, like the fucking championship we got now for the WWE Championship, this shit looks fucking terrible. I've always hated the fucking newer concepts for the world title have been fucking abysmal. Seriously, they have done nothing as far as world championships go since the Eagle Belt at all. There's no reason why this design cannot be revised or reborn in 2016. There's no reason why you cannot. There's a reason why the WWE brought back the Intercontinental Championship the way it should be, the old school way, the way the Warrior and Perfect and Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon wore it, because it never dies. That concept and that look never dies at all. WWE should do the same thing for the fucking Tag Team Championships. Instead of having their Tag Team Championships, looking like fucking two huge oversized pennies, they can bring back the tag team titles that were worn by Demolition and Legion of Doom and the Hart Foundation, etc., etc. No reason. A good-looking championship goes a long way. I don't want to look at ugly titles. I do not want to look at ugly titles. I don't know who in WWE revises titles or comes up with the fucking sketches of titles, but whoever's doing whatever they're doing back there, obviously he must be on whatever Roman Reigns drug dealer is giving him. Seriously. It's awful. I don't want to see ugly titles. When I see a good-looking title, it makes me, oh, this guy's a fucking champion. This guy is a fucking champion. He's a beast. When I look at the New Day, I don't even look at the titles. I know they are the champions, but I don't look at the fucking titles. When I look at Dean Ambrose, I don't look at the fucking title, because I know he's the champion. I don't want to fucking look at the title because it's an ugly piece of shit. When I look at The Miz, I look at the title. When I looked at Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels when I was younger, I wanted to be those guys because the title looked fucking amazing. When I looked at The Warrior, hold up both the IC title and the WWE title at the end of WrestleMania 6. I wanted to be the one holding those titles because they were so fucking beautiful. Even that ugly yellow one that he had was fucking beautiful. You guys get my point? Yeah, I know. Good-looking titles are needed in WWE. But other than that, besides the Braun Strowman segment, which was fucking pitiful, Monday Night Raw was fucking fantastic. Literally the best Monday Night Raw of 2016. Like I said, the show started off, Foley and McMahon, they were out there, they did what they had to do, they announced 2 Fatal 4-Ways, Sami Zayn, Sheamus, Cesaro, Rusev, Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, and Finn Balor. The first one was Cesaro, Rusev, Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor. That was the opening match. Now, I know a lot of people did not like the way Finn Balor was introduced here. I did not. That was another low point for me. But being that it was his birthday and we all kind of knew we were going to see him anyway, it really didn't bother me that much. I think Finn Balor and the way he was treated tonight obviously kind of overshadows all that. So we're not really looking back at that and kind of dissecting it and bashing WWE for the decision that they made. Obviously, we would have enjoyed him in a little bit more of an important role to come out and first be introduced to the crowd. But whatever happened tonight, listen, I'll take it. Nothing I'm gonna complain about at all. So the first match was Cesaro, Rusev, Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor. Great match. It's tough to get into Fatal 4-Ways, man. It really is. You know, it's hit or miss with these Fatal 4-Ways. I would have not done the Fatal 4-Way thing. WWE, obviously, like I said, they laid out the show very nicely. So the 2 Fatal 4-Ways took up a huge chunk of the 3-hour time block. I would have had a huge 8-man tournament with all these guys. If these are the 8 guys they wanted, I would have had a huge tournament. You know, tournaments for a 3-hour show could have been done. You could have made the entire show about that. And I think it would have been very exciting. But with this crowd was fucking dead, so I don't even think they would have appreciated it. Pittsburgh fucking sucks. Pittsburgh sucks as a fucking crowd. I don't know what the fuck their problem was, but they're in the Console Energy Center. Funny, nobody in that arena had any fucking energy, except for when Sasha Banks won the Women's Championship and Finn Balor won his match against Kevin Owens. That's pretty much it. But this match went 20 minutes. It took up most of the first hour. Rusev, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, all hard fought in this match. Everybody in this match really worked hard, and Finn Balor ended up winning, man. I knew going into this Finn Balor was not going to lose his opening match. He was not going to lose his debut. Coup de grace to Rusev at 20 minutes and 31 seconds, and he wins, goes on to the main event to fight the winner of the next Fatal 4-Way, which would end up being Roman Reigns. We'll discuss that in a little bit. And the winner of these 2 Fatal 4-Ways would fight in the main event of Monday Night Raw this evening. Nia Jax went against a local enhancement talent, Britt Baker. Nia Jax pretty much throws her around, does what she's got to do for 1 minute and 20 seconds, delivers 2 leg drops, total squash match. I like it. I like the enhancement talents. I like the fact that they are not giving away another WWE superstar who is already a main name on the roster, a throwaway match with Nia Jax, only to get squashed. I like this. It makes sense. You show the crowd and you show the people at home watching what Nia Jax is, who Nia Jax is, what she looks like, what type of power she possesses, what type of moves she has in her arsenal. And that's exactly what she did tonight. She looked very impressive. You got a taste of what the rest of the women are going to see in the women's roster, and it was great. I like it, and I hope it continues. Slowly building up to tougher opponents. I don't want to see these monsters like Nia Jax and Braun Strowman fucking fight jobbers for 6 straight, 7 straight weeks, man. It's not going to work out that way. You slowly start getting them quality opponents. Britt Baker could be first, and then you can have another one, and then another one, and then you slowly start giving her a tougher challenge each and every week until she gets up to the Women's Championship, which I'm assuming she'll be right there in title contention. Nia Jax beat Britt Baker at 1 minute and 20 seconds. They started off close to the 9 o'clock hour with Sheamus, Jericho, Sami Zayn, and Roman Reigns. I said before this match went on that we all kind of expected Roman Reigns to win this, but it really didn't make any sense because Stephanie McMahon was calling him a fucking loser at the beginning of the show and blamed everything on Roman Reigns. She blamed Roman Reigns for Dean Ambrose taking the WWE Championship back to SmackDown. So why the fuck would they put him willingly in the main event? Why would you put him in this Fatal 4-Way if he's a fucking loser? Why didn't you pick someone else? Logic. I don't get it. I don't understand WWE's logic with Roman Reigns. They continue to make the same fucking mistake with Roman Reigns every fucking time. Every time. He's the loser, but we'll give him a championship match. We fucking hate you, but we'll put you in the Royal Rumble. I don't get it. I don't get it. We hate you, but you'll be in the main event of WrestleMania. Fuck you. WrestleMania moment. I don't get it with Roman Reigns. Now, I said it on Twitter. If Sami Zayn won this match, I'd mark the fuck out. I was dying for a Sami Zayn Finn Balor main event, but I don't think this crowd in Pittsburgh would have deserved it. So, whatever the case is, we didn't get that. Sami Zayn is fucking phenomenal. He is going to be a WWE champion someday. I swear to God. I mean, he might not be the next Daniel Bryan as far as popularity goes, but this guy is one hell of a fucking worker, dude. I mean, the Blue Thunder Bomb is so fucking beautiful. He moves so fluidly and so great in the ring. I could watch Sami Zayn wrestle every fucking week and not get bored. I was pulling for Sami Zayn. I wanted to see that match at the end of the show. That would have been such a fitting moment for the new era, to see Sami Zayn and Finn Balor at the end of Monday Night Raw fighting over who's going to fight Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. But regardless of it, man, this was the worst of the two Fatal 4-Ways. Sami Zayn was great. Roman did what he had to do. Roman kicking out of everybody's finisher, man, is getting fucking ridiculous. Bro kick, code breaker, he took a Blue Thunder Bomb. I mean, this guy is fucking literally... I'm going to make a video about how many fucking finishing moves that Roman Reigns has kicked out of this year. It's ridiculous. Styles clashes, magic killers, pedigrees. How many fucking moves can he kick out of? Like I said, you could put The Undertaker, you could line up The Undertaker, Yokozuna, and Hulk Hogan in their prime, and he would kick out of all three of their finishing moves back in the day. Seriously, this guy is unreal. This is why we hate Roman Reigns. The fucking bullshit that WWE shows us as far as his Superman persona goes is fucking nauseating. It is nauseating. How can you enjoy someone who kicks out of a finishing move? What is the point of a finishing move then? Why call it a finishing move if Roman Reigns is going to kick out of literally everything? It's not a finishing move then. Seriously. This is not a big-time pay-per-view. This is a fucking Monday Night Raw. This guy's kicking out of everybody in this match. Finishing move. This is why we hate him. It's no fun. It's no fun. Anyway, in the end, Roman Reigns beat Chris Jericho, Sami Zayn, and Sheamus. Spear to Jericho. There's a botch there where Jericho fell back. I thought it was part of the fucking match where Roman Reigns went for a Superman punch. He fell back as he was trying to deflect it. Maybe he's seen it coming, but it looked like a legit botch. He got up, right? And then he just stood there. He stood there like a fucking dummy. Waiting for Roman Reigns to fucking punch him. 1, 2, 3. Done. Roman Reigns moves on. At this point, we all collectively sighed, and we all felt that Finn Balor was going to be fed to Roman Reigns at the end of the show. Curtis Axel, Mr. Irrelevant, is what they're calling him now, versus Neville. Crowd was completely fucking dead for Neville. I don't understand. This guy's out for 3-4 months. You think people would be happy to see him. Not Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh didn't give two flying fucks about Neville. And he fights Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Perfect must be fucking proud. Kurt Hennig must be fucking proud, right? Mr. Perfect, one of the greatest of all time. There will never be another Mr. Perfect. His son should be walking in his fucking shoes as the son of Mr. Perfect. What do? Mr. Perfect, and now you got his son, Mr. Irrelevant. Who the fuck comes up with this fucking shit? Absolutely fucking pathetic. And why is Curtis Axel wearing John Cena's jorts? I mean, give me a fucking break and give this guy a gimmick that he can work with. He's got it all. He's got the in-ring skills. He's got some great fucking mic skills if you give him a chance to fucking shine, to be a great heel. But no, he's Mr. Irrelevant on Monday Night Raw. Whoever is in creative should be fucking shot dead right then and there in front of all his peers, his hand chopped off, and never given access to a pen ever again. Give me a break. Red Arrow at 3:45. The crowd couldn't give two flying fucks about Neville or this match. The New Day came out 337 days as tag team champions. They brought in, obviously, a scripted actor named Sonny Boy. And the New Day doesn't quite buy that his name is Sonny Boy. And they keep asking him what his name is, what his government name is, or how he signs his check. What's the name that you sign what's the name you sign your checks with, right? Sonny Boy. Sonny Boy. What's the name that you sign your name with? Or what's the name that you sign your checks with? Goon. Most of the people fucking dumbing down this video. The dancing continues to go on. The celebration keeps going on. The club comes out. interrupts the champs, beat down Big E, Magic Killer to Big E, right? And then they go after Sonny Boy, who's sitting ringside, front row. They strip Xavier Woods of his gear. Luke Gallows spits and blows his nose in Xavier Woods' gear, and then throws it at Sonny Boy. And then they do the fucking Too Sweet logo, and they walk away. Now, I don't know if this is going to lead to a feud between the New Day and the Club. I honestly figured Enzo and Cass would be getting a tag team title shot, being that they're so fucking hot. It makes sense, right? I don't know what WWE's doing. This may be another one of those 1 to 2 week feuds, and then they go on to SummerSlam. I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll see what happens. I would love if the Club beats the New Day and takes the tag team championships. I believe that would really solidify them as a threat in the WWE Tag Team division. Maybe they align themselves with Finn Balor. And then you got the goons coming to me on Twitter. Oh, JD, I thought you said Enzo and Cass were going to get the tag team title shot, man. Is anything confirmed? You fucking goons. Nothing is confirmed yet. We still have 5 weeks till SummerSlam. Don't worry. No, 4 weeks. Whatever. 4 or 5 weeks till SummerSlam. Anyway, the Club beats down the New Day. Obviously, that's the direction they are going right now, but that remains to be seen. Women's Championship match. Everybody was wondering why they gave this match away, and it was really a pay-per-view worthy match. Absolutely edge of your seat, fucking great action between Sasha Banks and Charlotte. I'm shocked that they gave this away, but being that they need to make a good impression, Monday Night Raw came out swinging. They needed to be that guy who's dressed fucking sharp on that first date. That's exactly what they did. They wanted to give you what you wanted tonight on Monday Night Raw, and that's exactly what they did. Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. We got a new women's champion. Banks' statement made Charlotte tap. She got out of it once. She did not get out of it the second time. There was a scary landing mid-match where Sasha Banks flew through the fucking ropes, and I swear to God, man, it looked like the fucking landing Big E did at Battleground last night. Holy shit, was it fucking scary. She landed on her shoulder, her neck kind of twisted. I had my heart skip a beat after watching that fucking fall. I was legit scared. She came down on her face. She was okay. She continued the match. She was fine. And they went on from there. So there was a few natural selections. There was a figure 4 spot. She reversed the hold. Sasha Banks did. Charlotte goes under the ropes, bends over, holds onto the apron. Back in, Sasha flips out of another figure 4 to grab the Bank statement. Charlotte has her foot under the rope. Again, center of the ring, another Bank statement. This time, Charlotte taps. Huge surprise, huge victory. Sasha is your new women's champion. 16 minutes and 53 seconds. Everybody's saying that's going to be a rematch at SummerSlam. I don't know why they didn't give it at SummerSlam. Maybe they head towards SummerSlam with Sasha versus Bayley, but why would Bayley be fighting for the NXT Women's Championship and the WWE Women's Championship? Doesn't really make any sense to me. I believe we'll get another rematch with Charlotte. They'll play up probably that Charlotte has a rematch clause, and they will probably go towards that with SummerSlam. At the end of the match, Sasha gives a speech. Charlotte's looking on as she's walking up the ramp. She was kind of smiling and crying at the same time. I really don't understand that, but you know, deep down, you know, Charlotte, you know, as a human being, obviously they're real-life friends. She was probably happy for Sasha getting her moment, but she had to play up the fact that her character was defeated, so she was crying up the ramp. Crying and smiling at the same time. That's what I seen. It was tough for Charlotte to hold back a smile, though. She was genuinely happy for Sasha to get her moment. New women's champion. Braun Strowman versus James Ellsworth. Might as well fucking put me in there. I would have did better than this fucking clown. 1 minute and 10 seconds, Braun Strowman comes out to some horrific theme music where he starts out, roar, like it's some fucking cheesy 80s bullshit gimmick. He's got a ponytail, comes out looking like he did with the Wyatt family, but with no fucking mask. And you figured that he'd beat the shit out of this guy and show me some moves. I'm hearing that this guy knows wrestling maneuvers. He didn't move around and do anything in this match of fucking importance. Nothing. Figure with a guy this size, fucking, this guy was like a fucking midget. He looked like Gilbert. He didn't do anything. Reverse chokeslam, beat him in 1 minute and 10 seconds. This can't continue. Told you there was going to be at least one Get Off My TV segment. Obviously, Braun Strowman showed you why Get Off My TV still exists. Shining Stars versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Why are the Shining Stars on Monday Night Raw? I mean, I don't know. You figured Enzo and Cass were going to come out and do some more comedy stand-up. Shining Stars come out. Real estate agents came back and reappeared on Monday Night Raw. They wanted to, I guess, tell Enzo and Cass how you can get a great margarita down in Puerto Rico while fucking buying some timeshare. I don't fucking know. These clowns. Big boot to Epico. 1 minute and 51 seconds. Legit squash match. They lost the match because R-Truth and Goldust interfered while playing Pokemon Go. Yes. Pokemon Go cost the Shining Stars a win. Or a match, I should say. They were nowhere near winning this match. They cost them a match with Pokemon Go. That's how much WWE thinks about their real estate careers. Get off my TV. Seriously, awful. Absolutely fucking terrible. Then the main event, Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns. This match went 13 minutes and 57 seconds, 14 minutes to close the show. Obviously, you guys know what happened there. Roman Reigns came out legit looking like a tough guy. He's got the big beard, right? He's got the big beard looking like a heel. He starts off the match with heel-like maneuvers, tossing Finn Balor around as if he's a fucking 7-foot giant. Obviously, Balor's of a smaller stature. He's throwing Balor around like he's a fucking rag doll. That is a heel-like move. That's what a heel does. Roman looks like a heel. He's doing heel moves. Why isn't this guy portrayed as a heel by WWE brass? I don't know. I don't know. Great back and forth match. In the end, we seen the coup de grace. Roman Reigns did not kick out of the coup de grace. Post-match, Reigns says that he hopes Balor wins the title because he wants another shot at him. But guys, we're getting Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Yes, collectively jerk off all at the same time. I know. It's going to be fucking phenomenal, and I can't wait. Unbelievable. Monday Night Raw was fucking great tonight. Monday Night Raw tonight absolutely hit everything they needed to hit tonight. Obviously, it wasn't a perfect show. There were some things I could have done without. That last hour shows you exactly why Raw needs to go back. If this was a 2-hour show, we would have been looking at one of the best Raws in recent memory. Honestly. Very direct, very focused. 2 hours would have been absolutely brilliant for this show. That third hour just gave us a lot of nothing. Braun Strowman versus James Ellsworth. And the fucking Enzo and Big Cass versus the Shining Stars match with the interference by Golden Truth. Absolutely fucking worthless. Did not belong on this show. Neville versus Curtis Axel. Waste of time. Nobody gave a shit. Neville deserves better than that. He certainly deserves a better crowd to reappear in front of after 3 months off. But Monday Night Raw hit it all tonight. Like I said, I want you guys to understand. Raw was great tonight. I agree with everybody. And this is the first positive review I did about Monday Night Raw in a very long time. And I want you guys to understand that this is just the beginning. The draft, if it's going to remain like this, I am for the draft completely. It's going to give opportunity to everybody. But tonight they needed to make an impact. They did. The weeks to follow are going to be the ones you need to look out for. They're going to be the ones that I need to look out for, because if they continue it and they succeed at giving us shows, then we know we're on the right track. After one show tonight, and they fall back to the same bullshit that we have, it's going to make this show whatever. It's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel good if we get the same Monday Night Raw that we usually get before this shit actually started. That's my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I made you laugh. If I did, hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you're thinking about the show and the review and everything about Monday Night Raw, man. What do you think about Finn Balor, Seth Rollins at SummerSlam? Going to be fucking phenomenal. I'm going to edit this, get some sleep. Thank you guys so much. I will see you all tomorrow for Smackdown Live, man. Can Smackdown pretty much pick up where Monday Night Raw left off? It's going to be interesting. Smackdown Live every Tuesday on this channel. Going to be reviewing it, man. So stay tuned for that. 10 p.m. As soon as the show goes off the air, we'll have a review up on the channel. And then Wednesday with the Cruiserweight Classic and NXT. And then Friday off the script. You guys are going to be in for the fucking kill with this shit, man. I'm going to kill it. Content's coming. I'm excited. I'm happy. Can't wait to bring you guys the shit that you want each and every fucking week, man. I'm JD. Thank you guys so much. Hit that thumbs up. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for Smackdown Live.